Peach and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are coming back to the Midnight's Legacy Challenge. So if you guys haven't watched this challenge before, it's a legacy challenge made by The Awful Gamer based off of a Taylor Swift album called Midnight's, and we are currently on the second generation with Cherry here, and we are a little bit into her story. She's not super far into it though, so if you guys haven't seen any of the past episodes, that's totally fine. She is on a date today with her current boyfriend, Erick. Her dad did die this morning. Mortimer did pass away. Which I'm honestly kind of hyped for because, as you guys know, if you watched the first generation, he was a very toxic boyfriend to Lavender, and he was kind of honestly the worst. So I'm kind of hyped for it, but Cherry's a little bit depressed. And then also her grandmother died. So, you know, it's been a bad time. It's been a bad time lately. And she's on a date with Erick, and I think they're gonna go inside and maybe like sit together. I'm trying to find like a good spot for them to sit and chat. Maybe up here? Honestly, it's raining right now in Tomarang, so it's not like the greatest weather. He wanted to go on a date to the Paddywhack Emporium, but I was kind of like, that's a retail store, so that's a little weird. So we didn't end up going there. I asked him out to go to this lounge, but neither one of them are in a very good mood, if I'm being honest. We're going to try to do a few deep conversations. Have a deep conversation, talk about the rain. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's raining so much. She's been working a lot on her cooking as well, so maybe she'll talk to him about that. Ask him if he's like got a job yet, or like if he isn't doing a like part-time job because of school. You know, just try to like talk to him a little bit. Maybe tell him a joke about acne. Be like, oh yeah, I thought when I got out of high school, you know, the acne would stop. It turns out it didn't, you know. I feel like we're honestly just kind of waiting for Cherry to age up to be an adult in a couple days. So honestly, I'm just kind of trying to chill with her and then Erick and get them to know each other a little bit better. Yeah, he's just doing the whole student thing. She's got quite a few sentiments with him. She's got the growing closer from quality time. She's got the crush sentiment. She's got smitten. She's also got closer from happy memories. I'm not sure if he has any sentiments with her. No, she does have 4 with him. I'm gonna pretend like that's because we can't see his sentiments, but I know we can. So that's a little alarming that she has all the sentiments about him and he doesn't have any. I don't like that. Try to console him a little bit. Be like, yeah, I know what it's like. You know, I've had a really bad couple of days too. Maybe do a little flattery. Be like, oh, I love your outfit. We probably shouldn't be at a lounge since we're teens and we can't even drink anything. We probably should not be at a lounge, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna try to get him to come upstairs. We've been on a few dates with Erick. I don't think it's really helping that much with our aspiration, because I'm pretty sure the next level is going to be pretty hard to do. Let's ask about Day. Let's tell him a little joke, maybe. A little silly joke. Maybe a knock-knock one. Ooh, I forgot about the update they just did. I'm gonna ask him to... She's gonna go ahead and go for the romantic part. Be like, you know, we've been going out a bit, and I was never really serious with Bill. Like, he never wanted to be serious, so... You know, I just was wondering if like, maybe you would mind being actually serious. Oh, he's actually into it. Okay, that's actually kind of sweet. Oh, that's good. He actually does want to be exclusive. That's nice. Let's see. Let's ask about his romantic boundaries. Dude, is there a hot tub and a bush on the salon? Low-key, I'm kind of... Oh my gosh, there is. There's a hot tub downstairs. I didn't even notice that. Non-physical romance will trigger jealousy. Okay. That's... Physical romance, excluding mess around, will trigger jealousy, okay? Mess around will also trigger jealousy. Okay, so basically he's just going to be really jealous. He wants an extremely exclusive relationship. He's like, if you talk to another person, I will totally get jealous. That's fair. That is fair. I feel like we need to have a conversation about this. Like, why are you so jealous? It's just like a a teenage relationship gone wrong that's made you so jealous, or like you just a jealous sim? Because I don't think that's his trait. Yeah, he's self-assured, so like why is he so jealous? Like look at this, everything triggers jealousy. That is so weird. Okay, I think it's almost time for us to go to bed because she has to get up pretty early for her barista job in the morning. Well, she's level 3, so actually, you know what? She could quit. I might just take a vacation day for tomorrow. Because to be honest with you, I don't really want her to go to work again. I mean, it's okay if she does, but I kind of just want her to be able to chill. Gonna try to get a nice screenshot with Tom Rang in the background of them having a quick kiss in front of the rain. Oops, no, go here. Come on. Not quite out in the rain, just like right here. Come on, go here together. Okay, that's close enough. You know what? It's close enough. I was trying to get one where the rain wasn't like pouring, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. She's completed the first part of her aspiration. She needs to become an adult and get married. Yeah, I thought we might get stuck. Oh, now she has the adoring sentiment as well. Is that like 5 sentiments now? Yeah, because she had another one before, but it's not showing up now. Okay, I kind of, you know, I feel like she kind of likes that Erick is a bit jealous and overprotective because Bill was so standoffish. I feel like she's kind of happy that he's so protective. I'm not. If I'm being real, him being like jealous of literally her talking to anybody is a little red flaggy. I don't know how he's gonna do when we have group hangouts. We're close with Mike and one of the other like teens that was in like her little friends group. And so I'm kind of concerned because Mike did have a crush on Cherry at one point. So I'm a little concerned about how Erick is gonna deal with that. I'm just going to take care of everybody's needs and maybe come back when there's more storytelling for Cherry specifically, because I feel like right now we're kind of just trying to get to her being a young adult, like I said. And like her going on a few more dates maybe with Erick. Yeah, Enzo, that's the other guy we're friends with. Yeah, I feel like he's not gonna like it when we hang out with Enzo and Mike. I mean, Enzo literally asked us out on a date, so I feel like that's gonna be a little awkward. Yeah, I feel like we are just kind of waiting, honestly, until Cherry's birthday, which is on Monday. It's kind of inconvenient timing. Garnet's birthday is on the following Friday, so we'll have to come home for that. Oh, and then, Lavender's already almost an elder. That's so sad. But yeah, Cherry's birthday is going to be on Monday, so I guess I will see you guys then, unless there's, like, another date that we go on. Since I did do all the big updates because of the Love Struck expansion pack, I probably will be playing a bit more with, like, the date system, just to, like, kind of prepare for when I get Love Struck. You know, kind of prepare for it. Oh, no. Kelly Goth? Isn't that, like, her half-sister? Yeah, Kelly's kind of young. She died by cowplant? Oh my gosh, we've got a whole family from Mortimer. Alexander has, oh my gosh, he had like quadruplets. Yeah, he literally, okay, he had triplets. He had triplets with Kevin Puri's wife. He had another kid with someone else. Oh my gosh, that's kind of wild. And then our other, like, sisters haven't had any kids, I don't think. No, okay, Cassandra had twins with one of our mom's friends. That's a bit awkward. Bella is still a young adult. That's kind of weird. Or she's an adult, but she should be an elder by now, because her and Mortimer are, like, the same age. But yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe our half-sister just died. See, Cherry has been having a time of it lately. I mean, Slate's mom died, Mortimer died, now her half-sister died, like, a day after Mortimer. Like, I mean, honestly, that is just not good. And I think we knew Kelly from school, because I think when we went to high school, she was at our high school. But yeah, I will check back in if we go out on another date, or if it gets to being Cherry's birthday, I'll come back. But until then, I think I'm just going to try to speed through these days as quickly as possible, because I honestly don't want to have to like drag this out as much as possible, because I kind of want Cherry to be able to move out and get started on her own life a little bit, because I feel like right now we're almost kind of in a transitionary period from Lavender's generation to Cherry's. And I'm really excited to get into the Maroon plots that I have for her gen. So I'm just going to try to sweep through, I think, as much as possible. And I will see you guys, like I said, next time we go on a date or it's something relating to her generation. So remember how I said that we were in kind of a transitionary phase right now between Lavender and Cherry's generation until she ages up into young adults? Well, I think that point has been proven, because now Lavender and Slate are both going through a midlife crisis, or at least Slate will be going into his midlife crisis very soon. But Lavender is actually in hers, and hers is the desire for relationships one. So she wants to start or join a club, which, that's pretty fine. I think having a club would be good for her. She wants to make a new BFF, which I think is cute. She wants to become closer with a family member, which I think is also pretty adorable. But for me, it's the last thing on this list that is actually setting me off just a little bit on Lavender's storyline. So she wants to call off the wedding. So remember how I told you at the beginning of this episode that her and Slate are actually engaged? Well, she is non-committal, and one of the rules for her generation is that she actually doesn't want to ever get married. And I found that kind of interesting, because it's almost like the Sim consents that she's not supposed to be getting married. And I wasn't sure what to do about it, because they kind of got engaged autonomously, and I felt kind of bad for taking that away from them, because the Sims kind of wanted to get married, so I thought they would just be kind of like forever engaged. But it looks like since Lavender is going through this midlife crisis, she's decided she wants to call off the wedding. Things have become a little too real for Lavender. It's time to call the wedding off and rethink life. Hopefully she doesn't regret this later. So when Slate gets back from work, I think he's actually going to come back to a surprise, and I think she's going to tell him, like, look, we need to talk. I've been thinking, and Cherry's going to be aging up into a young adult soon, and I just kind of want to focus on that and not have to be worrying about trying to plan a wedding right now, and I kind of just want to postpone it indefinitely if you're okay with that. I feel like she's kind of, like, done with the idea of it. Like, I feel like she was trying to do the whole soulmate thing after she did the serial romantic, and she was kind of like, I'll get married, and we'll have the whole fairy tale romance. But I think she's kind of realizing now that she's going through this midlife crisis, like, I don't think that's what I want. And so I think that now that she's trying to discover herself a bit more, she's realized that she doesn't actually want it. And it's going to be a little bit hard for her to explain to Slate, I feel, and it could cause some problems because Slate isn't non-committal, and I don't know how much he's going to understand. So actually, you know what, she's going to create a club for the family. So we're going to have it be the Swift Becker Family and Friends Club. Obviously, we're going to need Cherry, Slate, and of course Garnet when he gets a little older in it, but I don't think right now she can actually add him. I think until he gets older, though, we won't be able to add him, so we're going to add Cherry and Seth. We actually, for some reason, can't add Slate, maybe until he gets home.
A few moments later.
Okay, so there is a part of her that does want to get married, but I think she would rather call off the wedding. So we're going to call off the wedding and see if this goes away, and if it doesn't, I don't know what to do about that. Cherry is just relaxing for the minute, so she's not really doing anything that impressive. I might go ahead and take her out on a date since her social is getting a bit low. So we might go ahead and do that and come back to Lavender maybe in a few hours when Slate gets off work and deal with her midlife crisis a bit more. But until we come back to deal with Lavender's drama, I think I'm just going to go and help Cherry out with her dates and stuff and getting her and Erick a little closer. So I will see you guys when we get back to the drama of Lavender's midlife crisis. Okay, now that Slate is back home, Lavender is trying to discuss calling off the wedding a little bit to him. She's trying to start off pretty easy with it and like just kind of talk to him and make jokes about marriage. But she's still really embarrassed and it's not going super well because he's a little tense. He's going through a life crisis as well. His is a desire for adventure, though, and not the desire for relationships. So I don't think they're quite in the same place. He did get a sentiment about her, which I think is pretty cute. I'm trying to see if there's a way for her to call off the wedding without me having to have a wedding arch. She's going to express some doubts about the marriage. Be like, look, I know we were planning on getting married, but what if we, like, didn't? I'm gonna see if there's just any way we could get around this. Because I don't want to have to break up with him and start the relationship back. That seems like a bit much. I'm not seeing the call off a wedding option. I did see where some people said you can do it if you have a wedding arch. So I might just go see if we still have that wedding arch from when Lavender's friends got married in their backyard. I'm going to go get a wedding arch and have them discuss marriage underneath it. You know, maybe it arrived today and that's kind of what set Lavender off. If Lavender were to get married, that arch would be it, I think. So let's worry about weddings. Yeah, let's go down here and worry about weddings. Cherry is just taking care of her needs at the minute while I wait for her to age up to a young adult. Because her gourmet cooking skill and her regular cooking skill are both maxed out. So I don't really have anything else for her to do at the minute. She's basically just waiting on aging up. So I'm just going to have her do a few things around the house, you know, maybe build a few more skills just to see if that would help her with a few things. And then Garnet is working on getting a few badges, so he's just dancing a little, having some fun. We are going to break up. I know that sounds harsh, but we're going to break up and then I'm going to get them back together and they just won't be engaged anymore. And we're going to pretend like that was her calling off the wedding. Because I don't know how else to do this. Like, the options are not popping up. And I've tried everything. Like, it's not in the relationship panel. And I don't think it's anywhere in the romance. And I even looked around in the deep thoughts. But I'm just not seeing it. So I don't know if it's just not popping up because I have my wedding stories installed. Or what. But I don't really want them to have to start getting married and her literally leave him at the altar. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Maybe the breakup won't be that bad. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe this isn't the worst thing. You know, she's just like, I need to not get married, okay? I know that sounds really awful, but I just don't want to get married right now. They did technically have to break up, but that was the only way I could figure out to call off the wedding. So she's gonna make us forget us. Look, I'm so sorry that I said I wanted to get married in the first place. I knew I didn't want to. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that. I've just been having all these fears lately, and you know, I just apologize a little. Be like, yeah, I'm so sorry this happened. You know, I feel like he'll understand. He's a very understanding guy. And someone is texting Cherry. You know what? Sure, we can come over to his house to end off the episode. I don't mind. I hope he doesn't want me to meet his parents. Oh my gosh, I think I just agreed for Cherry to meet his parents. Oh no. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, no. I didn't want that. Oh no, I was thinking he lived alone, but they're not young adults yet. Oh my gosh, his whole family's here. Oh, that's even worse than I thought. Oh my god, it's his siblings. It's his mom. Oh, this is so awkward. Cherry's like, what are you talking about? She's like, you literally invited me over to your house and now all of your family's here. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, this is really awkward. I mean, she has to introduce herself. This is really awkward. She's like, hi, yeah, I'm Cherry. I'm Erick's girlfriend. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. Why would he do this to her? This is so awkward. She literally just started dating him. Like, they've been on like a couple of dates. Like, granted, they've been friends for years, but they literally just started dating like a little while ago. And he's like, yeah, meet my entire family. Like, dude, we've been dating and we've been friends since we were kids, but You can't just like introduce me to your parents after dating for like a month. And then he just left her here. He just left her. He was like, no, I'm gonna go swimming. Give some cookie tips. Like, hey, yeah, Eric told me you like to cook. I've been a big fan of cooking. That's actually what I'm thinking about going into. I feel like right now Cherry is like, okay, it's nice that you wanted me to meet your family, but like some pre-warning would have been nice. Like, I love that you want to commit, because Bill never really wanted to talk about our future ever at all. But this is kind of awkward. Yeah, she might give him like a little hug and be like, okay, yeah, it's nice meeting you and your entire family for dinner, but I'm gonna go home because it's kind of late. But it was nice seeing you. Okay, first of all, I never noticed this. Why is the kitchen outside? Wait a second, I need to look at this house. Wait, we walk in. This is like a shower room? What the heck? There's like a shower back here. There's a bedroom with a bed really awkwardly placed. Same here with like a toddler bed, which they don't even have anymore. And then the master bedroom's in a really weird place. And it has windows looking out into the living room. That is so weird. And then we've got the like dining room living space, which is kind of chaotic and ugly. And then we've got another bathroom here, which I thought was their only one. And then their kitchen is like partially outside. Okay, I think Erick's family's house needs a little bit of a renovation. This is not a very nice house. I thought from the outside that it was, because it has this nice big porch and stuff. But after looking at the interior layout, it really isn't. But yeah, I feel like Cherry is a bit awkward now, because she's like, I thought I was just coming over to like hang, you know, maybe watch some TV, since my mom just like ended her engagement with my stepdad, you know. I feel like this is kind of awkward. Like she came over like expecting some comfort about the whole Lavender calling off her marriage to sleep thing, and then he was just kind of like, yeah, by the way, meet my entire family. Like, that's just kind of weird. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and send everyone to bed, and I will probably see you guys next time when it's time for Cherry's birthday. That is so weird to say, because she's like my baby. Like, I've been raising her with Lavender for like so long. It's so weird to think of her being a young adult sim. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this Midnight's Legacy episode, then do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys have any legacy challenge or just challenge ideas for The Sims, do let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!